Hey, it's Rebecca Smith from the KBIA newsroom in Columbia, and it's time for Missouri Health Talks, a project where we listen in on Missourians' conversations about access to health care. This week we hear from John and Donna LaBelle from Fulton. We met at an event last month hosted by the Missouri Kidney Program. John experienced kidney failure in the early 80s when he was in his early 20s, and then a kidney transplant not long after. They spoke about some of their health concerns that continue to this day. Here's Donna.
The only thing I'm worried about is when his operation happened, they took out spleens, which they don't anymore, which is your whole immune system. So I was scared of bringing germs home, a cold home. Disinfectant was everywhere. When my son was 3 months old, he had contracted measles, and it almost killed John.
No, it's chicken pox.
Chicken pox,
Yeah,
and it almost killed him.
That was an experience.
He was hospitalized for like 2-3 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
And John started feeling sick. So, of course, he thought, well, I'm coming down with a cold. Well, then these things started popping up on him. And
Still got the scars.
Yeah, and about midnight, you said, I got to go to the hospital. And it was very scary. Sitting there, it was very scary. Very. Because you just think that,
Chicken pox.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just your normal chicken pox. I had them everywhere. Bottom of my feet.
Inside of your mouth, they were everywhere.
It was
horrible.
And it's true. If you get chicken pox when you're older, you're definitely in for a long ride, because it's probably one of the worst things that's happened to me, other than having the major operation, I think.
And what you're saying?
Huh?
We're not here for a long time.
Yeah, we're not here for a long time, just a good time.
Just a good time. But he's very fortunate, I feel, as a human, and he's just lucky. And I tell him all the time, don't I? You were so lucky to be alive. I mean, I wouldn't have a son. I wouldn't have my life if he didn't have his.
I guess the thing I can stress, if anybody's going to go this route, if they tell you to take the medicine, take it faithfully. You don't skip it. Don't get to feeling better and think you don't need it, because that's not what's happening. You need it. And I just had a conversation with my doctor about that, because he's got a patient that went off her meds, and she's messed up, but he's fixed her. So, it's pretty important to stay on the meds. And like my wife was saying, I don't have a spleen, so starting them right about this time of year, it's we don't go out much. I mean, you eat at home, you wash your hands a lot.
Lysol is our best friend.
Because I'm susceptible to a lot of. I can't fight off colds and whatnot like normal people can. Because I know for sure this winter I'm gonna get a cold, and it goes straight to bronchitis, and here I am. But
That was John and Donna LaBelle speaking about the health concerns that continue to exist even post-transplant. John has had his kidney for 37 years. That's it for this week's Missouri Health Talks. Tune in next week for more conversations from throughout the state about health and access. I'm Rebecca Smith. Thanks for listening.